Alright guys, welcome back to another How to Play Dice Throne. This is Captain Marvel, another one of the Marvel characters released in the first wave of Marvel characters for Dice Throne. Again, just like Black Panther, she's a very easy character with a level 2 complexity out of 6. So on the low level of complexity, she only has 3 tokens, one of them unique, the other 2 are positive. The main thing about this character is that you want to deal a ton of damage in a relatively short amount of time. She's an offensive character, her tokens all have to deal with dealing damage in some way. So let's talk about the different tokens. Let's say you activate Inner Light. So you gain Radiance and deal 4 pure damage. So pure damage is undefendable but can't be modified. What this basically means is that you can't add any damage to this, you just deal 4 undefendable damage that can't be you can't add any damage, which is special for her given that she has a token that modifies her attack damage. So you can't use modifiable tokens on this. We deal 4 pure damage and gain Radiance. So what does Radiance do? Well, it changes a die to a 6 during your defense. So let me show you how useful this is. Let's say you're getting hit with 6 defendable damage. So you will look at your defensive here and you'll roll 4 dice. So you're getting hit with 6 damage. Let's just change this to a 6. So you roll your dice here. So you roll the 6 and you're going to deal, for every 6 you roll, you deal 1 damage and prevent 1. So you roll the 6. So you prevent 1, so now this is a 5, and you deal 1 back to them. So if you're going up against a player here, you rolled your defense, they're dealing 6 against you. You rolled a 6, so you're dealing 1 back to them and preventing 1. But you have Radiance here. You spend this Radiance token and change this fire here, this 3 here to a 6, and now you can deal 1 damage back to them and prevent another damage. So Radiance stacks up to 2 times, and that means you can change one of your dice to a 6 per Radiance token you spend. So you can spend 2 Radiance tokens. You already spent 1. If you got another one, you can spend another one, turn this to a 6, and you can deal another damage and prevent another one. So now it's down to 3 incoming damage. So yeah, Radiance is all about making your defense powerful. Also, if you gain a pair of, for every pair of flies that you get, you gain Cosmic Flare. So let's pretend like you rolled that for a second. By the way, your symbols are 1, 2, 3 are photons, 4 and 5 are ascends, and 6 is Howlstar. So if you roll for every pair of ascends you roll, you gain a Cosmic Flare. And you can gain up to 3 of these at a time. So what does the Cosmic Flare mean? So during your upkeep phase, if you have, let's say you have 2 Cosmic Flares. So on your upkeep, if on Captain Marvel's upkeep, she deals 1 damage to all players that are not her. So to her opponent, she deals 1 damage for each Cosmic Flare. So she has 2, so she deals 2. So 1, 2, and then she removes 1. So 1 stays on her board while the other one gets removed. Obviously, if you have 1 on your board, you just deal 1 and remove 1. But since you have 2, you deal 2 on your upkeep, and then on your next upkeep, so let's skip a turn cycle like that. Skip a turn cycle, next upkeep, you remove this and deal 1. So yeah, you only remove 1 of these. So let's say you have 3 of these on your board. So on this upkeep, you would do 3. Then you remove 1. Next upkeep, you do 2. And you remove 1. And then on the final upkeep, you deal 1 again, and then you remove 1. So pretty nice token to have, especially if you can stack it up more than 1 on your board. Anyway, so now we get to the big one, Cosmic Ray's unique status effect for Marvel. So let's say that you gain it by barrel roll here. Barrel roll, you deal 6 damage, you roll 2 dice. Let's say that you roll a 6 on one of these. So not only do you add 2 damage because you rolled a fire on 1, so now you're dealing 8 damage, but you also gain a Cosmic Ray. You can have up to 2 Cosmic Rays at a time. So what does this Cosmic Ray do? Let's say you activate the small straight. So you gain Radiance and you're dealing 7 damage. You spend Cosmic Ray and you get to roll 2 dice. You roll 2 dice and you pick the highest one and add that total to your damage. So you rolled a 1 and a 5. So obviously you're going to pick the 5. So instead of dealing 7 damage, now you're dealing 12 of that damage. So basically now instead of dealing 7, you're dealing 12. So the thing about this, you can have up to 2, but you can only spend 1 of them per turn. That's just the limit. Cannot be spent the turn it's gained, and cannot be removed or transferred by any means. So this token is on your board. If you have this token on your board, no one can remove it, no one can take it from you, it just stays on your board. So it's a permanent thing you can have. But there is a catch. So let's say you activated Aura Wave and you got a Cosmic Ray. You can't use it on the turn you gain it. So you can't use it to add it to this attack. You have to wait until next turn to add it. Well, let's say you have 2 of these. You can only spend 1. Let's say you have one of these, you activate Aura Wave, and you get another one. So you can't use the one you just gained, which went under the board for some reason. You can't use the one you just gained, but you can use the one you already had for this ability. So Aura Wave is you roll 2 dice, you deal the total value, so that's 7. Let's say you roll these 2 for Cosmic Ray token, and you rolled a 6. So now you're not dealing 7, you're actually dealing 13 damage with the Cosmic Ray. So pretty useful token overall. And that's pretty much it for Captain Marvel. For Cosmic Flares, do a bunch of damage on upkeep. Good if you stack them so you have as many as possible so that you can keep dealing damage on your upkeep. Cosmic Ray is a very powerful attack modifier. Roll 2 dice and choose the highest one to add to your attack damage. And then Radiance empowers your damage to deal more damage and prevent more incoming damage. So yeah, that's pretty much Captain Marvel in a nutshell. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like if you like, dislike if you don't, subscribe down below if you're new to the channel. Comment down below what you think about Captain Marvel and Dice Throne. Is it your favorite, one of your worst favorites, or what you think about her in general. And I'll see you guys in the next hero. Toodaloo!